Keep your friends close,
Oh,
but your enemies close.
oh, yeah, literally. Oh,
All right, it's a very
Keep your friends close, but your enemies close.
Rabbits in the house. 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 Rabbits in.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Close.
Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the Rabbits in the house. Get it together. Rabbits in the house. Let's get it together. Rabbits in the house. Get it together. Rabbits in the house. Come on, get it together. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house.
Hit the like, thumbs up emoji, if you haven't already.
Rabbits in the house. 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 Rabbits in.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Close.
Rabbits in the house. 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 Get it together. Rabbits in the house. Let's get it together.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope my good afternoon, I should say. I hope my levels is good. I hope you guys can hear me. Put a one in the chat to make sure we can hear each other. Hit the like button if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen. And do check out the Wabbit store. We do got merch. We do have merch, and it's a great way to support the channel. Check out the Wabbit store. We got merch and stuff. You know what I mean? You can check it out. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a long time since we've been here covering the village of Dolton. As you know, the village of Dolton had a lot of controversy, and at the head of the controversy was the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. And I'm still not privy to everything. I stayed ignorant on purpose. I stayed ignorant for spite. However, a lot of things has transpired, and Tiffany Henyard is no longer the mayor of Dolton. How times have changed. Yeah, she did her whole term though. Still under investigation. There's questions that still has yet to be answered. Okay. However, she's no longer there. The people have spoken. They voted her out, and she's no longer the super mayor. However, we are going to continue trying to figure out, or not even just trying to figure out, just observing how they even got to the situation they are in, or they were in. And the direction we're going with this is basically the downfall of Tiffany Henyard. Okay? As we go through these board meetings and trustee meetings, we're going to see a lot of banter and back and forth and a lot of stuff, you know? And at this point, it's just to observe how Tiffany Henyard had her downfall. We're basically seeing her get into office. We're gonna watch her maintain her office, and eventually she's gonna lose the office. But we're gonna see how she got to the point to where it's gone. It's gone, bruh. It's gone, bruh. So in this series, we're gonna be going through the board meetings. We're going to watch the interactions between the trustees and the mayor and the administration part to get an idea of what kind of work relationship they had, and as these meetings go on, you know, as the time goes on, the meetings only get more and more interesting as far as the drama goes. So we got a lot of drama that we're going to end up getting to. So we're not starting from the beginning because we started from the beginning. This is episode 20. The beginning is episode 1. So anyone who needs to get this from the start, we got episode 1. Right now we're on episode 20, so you can start it with episode 1 and binge watch all the way up to episode 20 and catch up. Okay? You can do that and catch up. But we are continuing where we left off. Today's board meeting that we're covering is taking place on January 18th of 2022. Okay? What we're observing today is going to be the regular board meeting for the Village of Dolton and the trustees for the date of January 18th, 2022. So what we're going to notice is the Village of Dolton trustees within the next month or so will be, within the next month at this time in February 2022, they will be starting their own YouTube page where they are doing their own committee meetings in a separate location, and they're streaming it live on their channel. Now, this is where it really starts to get interesting. When the trustees got their own YouTube page where they doing the committee, the drama starts. Okay, so this is when it really start getting interesting, and there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff with locking of doors and all kind of stuff that most of you guys are privy to. Also, I will be keeping up with current events with Tiffany Henyard and the Village of Dolton, and I will do uploads on that. So you don't expect live streams of the content, anything new going on with Tiffany or Dolton. I will be doing an upload, maybe a 5-10 minute upload, speak on the subject. So as far as keeping up to date, I will be keeping up to date in my uploads. But as far as the live streams, we're basically doing this whole series, docu-series. Okay? So that's where we are. That's where we're going. Maybe once or twice a week, at least once a week, you're going to definitely get this content. I'm going to try to push for at least twice a week so that we can have this as consistent as possible. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Y'all hit the like button if you haven't already. Share this live. Share this live. Let me see who all in here. And shout out to Trey Spectives, continuing the wabbitry. Shout out to Eva Arme, continuing the wabbitry. Steve A, salute, continuing the wabbitry. Fat Tias, salute to you, sire, continuing the wabbitry. All right, man. Also, we're doing a carrot giveaway. On this channel, we got carrots as well. However, this is not a troll chat. So the only carrots you got, the only thing you have access to here is memes. No drops, no sound effects. You got access to memes. Maybe at some point I might add some sound effects. But we're doing a carrot giveaway, 1K carrot giveaway. So if we reach the super chat goal, we will be doing a carrot giveaway. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. And to so that we're not as personal over here with it. I don't do shout outs, like I don't just be shouting people out over here. I'll interact with the chat definitely, but I will not be just going through what's up you, what's up you, what's up you, what's up you. I don't do that over here. We're not that personal over here. Moderators, anybody coming here trolling at 86K. 86 them. Don't give them 5 minutes. 86 them. Okay? This is where you get the time people out. Okay? If you got a mod stick, use it. I should not be telling moderators to get somebody out of here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. If you come in here being disrespectful, you out of here. You come in here trolling, you out of here. You come here violating any kind of, you out of here. And don't be cussing in my goddamn chat. Don't be cussing in my chat. Now, as far as cussing moderators, give them a warning. If somebody uses inappropriate language, just give them a warning. Let them know that over here we don't encourage that. Give them a warning. If they violate, get them out of here. If they violate after you done gave them a warning, get them out of here, man. Get them out of here. Why I oughta. Can I say the N-word? Yeah, the N-word can slide. We can let the N-word slide. We're gonna let the N-word slide. When I say cussing, I mean like don't put no F words and stuff in here. Now, just know how to do it. Just know how to do it. Censor yourself. Like spell it differently. You know what I mean? Like censor yourself. I forgot how to put the fucking rules up. I gotta put the rules up so when y'all come to the chat, the rules pop up and be like, hey, don't do none of this nonsense in here. Hey, have respect in my goddamn chat. Do you understand the rules? Do you understand the rules? Okay, press OK, and now you can chat. I gotta put that. I gotta get the rules to pop up on you guys when y'all. I ain't playing. I'm trying to be green over here. This ain't the other place, man. The other place, I don't care about none of that. This is different. You know what I mean? When we serious, we serious. We ain't come to play. God damn, I need my drop. The host is cussing. I didn't cuss. God damn it. YouTube said, goddamn bitch shit ass. I'm okay. They said I'm okay with that. Goddamn bitch shit ass. Goddamn bitch shit ass. I'm okay with. God damn it, bitch. This shit kick you in your ass. No, YouTube said that's okay. YouTube said I could be green with that. So I can't go past that. Shout out to Iceberg Thoughts continuing the weaponry. YouTube said I can't go past that. All right, I just got to make sure I be very careful towing the line right there. Shout out to King Spectres continuing the weaponry over here. King Spectre's been doing the weaponry over here, man. Shout out to King Spectre. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, man. I miss being over here. I miss talking about other stuff. You know what I mean? Because some people think you one-sided. You can only do one thing. Man, I can't wait to be on the Crime Network. Do remember, sub up to the Wabbit Crime Network, WCN, and the Wabbit Crime Network 2, WCN2. I'm trying to see if I'm going to be over there tomorrow because it's not going to be today. So I'm thinking like this. This is what I'm going to do, right? I'm thinking I'm going to be on the WCN tomorrow, start the Karen Reed trial thing. I still got time today to do other stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on my Wabbit2 Clips channel and just go over there and talk some, some ish. And if I feel like going over a video, I might go to my Wabbit2 Network channel and do a reaction over there. You know what I mean? So I still have the options to do 2 lives after this live on 2 different channels after this one. And then tomorrow be on the Crime Network for like the whole morning and then still have, you know what I mean? Because I'm a content creator. I ain't got no job, but I'm still working. I don't know. Can we get the link for WCN? God damn, I'm supposed to have it in here. Shit. God damn it. Mods, can you guys give them the link for WCN? I need to add it to the Webbit, to Nightbot. Let me see. Let me do that now. Sorry about that, y'all. Don't mean to waste your time. But I ain't been here in a while, so I got some things I need to make sure is in order. Gotta make sure some things in order, man. Shout out to the chat. All right, so I got it here. Let me put it in this Nightbot. Copy. Shout out to the chat. It's for the WCN. Paste. And create. All right, so we got a WCN command, mods, if you need it. Hold on. Exclamation WCN. That's for the regular the Crime Network. Hold on. WCN. All right, so and it's on a timer. I just put that on a timer. Let me do the WCN2. To the WCN2. And if you want to know what memes you got access to, just do exclamation memes and Nightbot will let you know what memes you got access to with the carrots. This one is do WCN2. Paste that here. Create that and put it on a timer. Chat to chat. Chat to the chats. And create. All right, y'all. So we got all right, so moderators, Rabbit Crime Network and Rabbit Crime Network 2 is now in the command. So if anybody needs the link, you guys can just put that there. Oh, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. All right, we about to get started. Let me make sure everything is ordered. Make sure I don't miss nothing. Boy, I want to do some content on that crime network about a sex offender, man. I don't know. I was thinking about, there's this guy, he's a sex offender. He was on the registry for about 18 years, but he said he was innocent. And I was like, this is interesting. Yeah. I was thinking now I might want to go on the crime network and see if I can do a whole, you know what I mean? Investigation type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Hey, we got new members, y'all. Lord of mercy. We got new members, man. Shout out to Steve A. Steve A just gifted 5 memberships to the Wabbit to Sis Wabbit with a View channel. Highly Favored was gifted a membership by Steve A. Tesha Z's was gifted a membership by Steve A. Mike D was gifted a membership by Steve A. Texas Treasure was gifted a membership by Steve A. Tamika McCullough gifted a membership by Steve A. Shout out to Steve A for those gifted memberships. And if you was gifted a membership by Steve A, say thank you. Now, as these platforms grow, and we start getting these memberships, guys, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna be able to read them out. We are a lot more personal on the other channels, but when we get to these channels, we kind of generic. You know what I mean? So just know Sis ain't change on you. I just do things different on these other channels where I'm a little less personal. Because some people be like, oh, Sis ain't say hi to me. I don't say hi like that over here. They be like, oh, Sis, all of a sudden Sis act like he don't see us in the chat. Hey, what we doing, man? Like, come on now. Let's not do this, y'all. We in a different place. We ain't got that over here, Egon. We ain't got that. Hey. All right. And I'm about to roll my blunt. You just tested? Yeah. You need to test the meme. You got to test the meme. We don't got no hotline. We don't got no link. We don't got those things around here. We don't got those things over here. Shout out to the chat. We don't deal with those. All right, so we're gonna continue where we left off a long time ago. Seems like we ain't been here in so long. We haven't. It's probably been like almost a year. My how time flies. My how time flies. All right, let me get to our Village of Dolton video. So I'm not sure what happened with them that day on January 18th of 2022, but they had 2 short meetings. One was 30 minutes long, and the other one was like 40 minutes long. So I'm not sure what happened. So this live ain't gonna be too long. Meaning that we're not gonna be here all day. That's why I know that I'm gonna be on my other channels because I'm gonna be done here. I'm gonna get to work and I'm gonna be done here. And then I can talk about all the drama that's going on in the drama area. He said, can't imagine who that could be. All right, so we're starting off with the first one that they did that morning. And something happened, and then they started another one. So at this point, we're just observing the behaviors of the trustees as well as the mayor. We're listening to hear how they respond and how they handle things as professional administrators of a town and city. And we're watching the downfall of Tiffany Henyard. in its stages. It took about 3 years or so, but it happened. The downfall of Tiffany Henyard. And early on in her mayordom, I can say give her a chance. Give her a chance. But what you're going to see is as time goes by, as time went by, just if you wanted, if you had strong support, it was like as the time went by, it was more like, you know, I mean, you try to support her and stand by her side, but as time just keep going, it's like, damn, man. You know. But anyway, it is what it is. Such is life. Such is life. Fucking A. All right, so we're gonna start. We're gonna start.
Yeah.
I'm going to minimize myself. The fights and stuff, like, bro, jumping into the you jumped in. The mayor jumped in, y'all. Oh my god. The mayor jumped in to fight for her boy. Oh my god. I can't represent this. Your Honor, I'm sorry. I would like to take myself off the case. I don't want to represent this client no more, Your Honor. Yeah, I think my client needs to get another lawyer. Like, what she did what? Oh my god. Like, bro, you're making me look bad. Tiffany, you're making me look bad. You jumped and tried to. I went off this case, y'all. I went off the fucking case. I cursed. I went off the case, man. I talk too much shit, y'all. I be talking too much shit. All right.
Trustee Brown. Present.
Let's get the roll call.
And Trustee
It's the roll
House.
call. It's the roll call, y'all.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Hold on.
Thank you. Next.
Hold on. We got some new guy in there. Some guy named Stan Brown is in there. Hey, where he come from? Look at Belcher with the screw face. Boy, Belcher. Yo, Belcher. Does she like looking ugly? Why Belcher got to do this? Belcher, do you have to? Yo, come on, man. That gotta be uncomfortable. Bro. Like, do you need to look like you sucked on a whole lime? It's like somebody just squeezed some raw lime juice in her mouth. Why she gotta be like that? I can't stand that if she does that. Yo, I can't do it. This is too much. Shout out to the chat. I can't. I don't see the point. Skip whatever ads you want to skip, man. We here. I don't see the point, man. Y'all encourage you. Hey, y'all encouraging a lot of nonsense. Hey, man, Belcher needs to stop. Belcher needs to stop, bro. Everybody here got a regular face but her. Look, y'all, look. This one too. I don't know what's up with her. Tiffany busy. She busy. Hey, who he look like? He look like somebody. I'm gonna get back to you, guy. Whatever your name is. She's sleeping, and she is upset that she gotta be hit. Do y'all see this panel? Everybody got their own thing going on. This one over here is completely asleep. Nigga, she completely knocked out. Tiffany trying to make sure everybody here. Tiffany look like she working though, don't she? This one look like she don't want to be here. She looked like she working. He looked clueless. He like, man, what I'm supposed to press? He looked like he clueless. He like, what am I supposed to press? How do I unmute myself? He looked like he trying to figure it out. She sleep and she is upset. Okay? Like, bro, you can just see what's going on. There's not a lot of camaraderie here. Like the energy is just like off, don't you? You know, it don't seem like that to you. The energy is just like off, ain't it? It's just off. Like, is this early in the morning? Hey, it look like some people woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Why she gotta screw up her face like that? All right, man. Let's get through this, man. God damn. Oh, she looks scary.
Can everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Oh, shit, let's stand for the president. Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And they don't believe none of that shit because they don't got no respect for the flag or the country or the state that they in because they be disrespected and they so unprofessional. I can't believe they even do this.
William, if you could leave us in prayer.
Prayer?
Precious Father, we just thank you that you're good, Father. And that
now we got prayer. They
They
don't even believe in God.
Meeting, Lord,
they don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus speech?
Year, Lord,
bro, these people be sinning every week and talking about let's lead us up in prayer.
To watch over us and our families.
Let's
Lord,
leave us in wrong hand.
That's a special blessing over this particular meeting, Lord. And so we thank you. We ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
They don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus piece? Shout out to the chat.
All right, thank you so much. Next we have general announcements. Are there any general announcements?
Let's hear these general announcements, man.
No one have any?
Yeah, okay. I have one.
Okay, go ahead, trustee.
Oh, we got.
Good evening, Mayor, Board of Trustees.
We got. What's this guy name again? Holmes. Holmes in the building.
Trustees, residents. I just want to ask the residents to pray for the hairstylist that was shot and killed, a female, over the weekend in Chicago. Yeah. She was a 7-year resident of Dolton. Yeah. And she did have children. She did stay in Dolton. So pray for that family, keep that family uplifted. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Can I be recognized?
Who that?
Sure, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone.
Belcher.
I just like to let everyone know that the food distribution for seniors has resumed.
Okay.
We did have one on January 7th. Our next one will be Friday, January 21st at 14141 Martin Luther King Drive in the back entrance. I just like to let all the Dolton residents, seniors know that the food distribution has restarted. Thank you.
All right.
And the time is from 10 a.m. to 12.
Thank you for that information, Ms. Belcher.
All right. Anyone else? Okay. All right. So next we have old business. First, can I have a motion to approve appointment of the village administrator, Keith Freeman?
Okay.
Motion.
I second.
That's two.
All right. It has been motioned and second. Is there any discussion? Here now, call.
Okay. This is when they wanted to this is when I guess they wanted to put Keith Freeman. Hey, listen, if you're familiar with these cases, you know this name. Keith Freeman came up in recent times. I'm like, oh, Keith Freeman. Oh, wait. That's one of the names that's in the newspaper. That's one of the names that's in the newspaper in the recent times. So this must be the beginnings of Keith Freeman becoming a part of this. Let's see if anybody liked him. So I think Brittany said okay. Holmes second. Yo, Belcher just be having these faces, bro. I don't know nigga. I don't know if she happy or not.
Teshazi's donated $2 through Super Chat.
Shout out to Teshazi.
How we can be serious if the host clowning them. Okay.
Hold on, I ain't say. Wait a minute. I didn't tell y'all to be serious in the chat. I just said don't be trolling. And what I mean by trolling, sir, is just talking shit to me. That's what I mean by trolling. You guys can feel free to have whatever discussion in the chat. Just be respectful. I didn't say y'all can't. I didn't say that. I said I'm talking about from the beef sector stuff, man. I'm talking about trolling as far as the beef sector stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Don't bring that here. Speak on what you see. Feel free to give an opinion on whatever you see, however you feel about it. Just do it respectfully. Do it to where you don't have cursing up in my shit. Or you messing with me? Well, maybe somebody felt like you, Tesh, and I just want to make sure that it's all clear. When I say no trolling, I'm talking about beef sector stuff. Don't bring beef sector stuff here. That type of trolling where you trying to tell me about all type of other shit. Don't do that. But if you're reacting to the content, your opinion, you are free to have that in the chat. Even if you're reacting to me, you're free to have that in the chat. I'm talking about beef sector stuff. Don't bring that here. And whatever you got to say negative, make sure you say that shit respectfully. Do not just put cuss words and just don't violate my chat. Follow the guidelines and do it in a respectful way. Be clever. Any insults you got to say that shit clever. Okay, don't just ain't no wait till you see my dick. No. You ain't going we ain't talking to the women like that. Hey, that's something real special to show you. You know what I mean? You can't just say, wait till you see my dick. No. We gotta talk in code. Okay? You gotta talk in code.
All
right, so Keith Freeman. Shout out to Sheila B. Continuing the wabbitry. Yo, so Keith Freeman, this is the discussion of adding Keith Freeman to part of the administration for something. And let's see if there's any discussion about it.
Second.
All right, it has been motioned and second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, call the roll. Or Key, you on mute.
Hey, Mayor.
Who that?
Who is that?
It's Trustee House. I'm sorry. My video's not up. Yeah, just the fast question. Are we on the committee of the whole meeting, or is this the special board meeting for voting?
We are on the special board meeting for voting.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
All right, so House is probably on the phone or something in the background.
Okay, Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
That's a fact, Egon.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Motion passed.
All right, so everybody seemed like they was okay with Keith Freeman bringing him on board. Come on board, Keith. Hey, listen, it's going to be interesting watching where things went wrong. Because it seemed like people was cool in the beginning with, oh, well, yeah, bring him on, Keith. Oh, yeah, sure. Bring on Keith, man.
All right. I want to say thank you to the board for supporting my selection for Keith Freeman for the new village administrator. I think he's going to do an excellent job. He come highly recommended from everyone. So I thank you for your support. Next, we have a discussion and possible approval of resolution 22- appointing the membership of the Board of Fire and Police Commissions. Can I have a motion to appoint the board members for the Fire and Police Commission?
A motion.
Is there a second? Is there a second for the appointment?
I second.
Okay, there's a motion, there's a second. Any discussion?
I do have discussion. Can I be recognized?
Hey, listen. Great. Hey. She got a discussion. Can she be recognized? Listen. I got my opinions on Belcher. Every time she talks, she trying to start some drama. Listen, I don't care what nobody says. Listen, my opinion on Belcher is every time she talk, she trying to start some shit. Like, listen, I don't care what nobody says. Oh, let's hear what Belcher got to say.
I second.
Okay, there's a motion, there's a second. Any discussion?
I do have discussion. Can I be recognized?
Recognize you, girl.
I had sent the email back when this agenda came out asking, could someone let us know who would possibly be on the board and some information, resumes or anything. I never received anything back. So
Oh, shit.
prior to us making this decision to vote, we still don't know who these people are that are being appointed to the Fire and Police Commission for 2022.
Well, somebody ain't doing their job. Who did not return her email?
Okay. You and I had discussion as it relates to agreeing to move forward with creating this committee. And it's the same people that I placed this agenda 3 times last year to basically create this so we could stop hiring laterals and actually get new blood, meaning young officers.
I hear all that, but what's up with where's the response to my emails, though? I mean, I heard all that, but where's the response to my emails, though? I hear you. I can hear you. I heard you. I hear you. But where's the response to my emails, though? Because I want to know, is there somebody that's supposed to respond to me or not? Because, we're not going to address that. My email's just going to get ignored and we just going to move on. Okay.
In here to hire and also with the fire list as well. The people are, and I'll read it into record again, Philip Williams, Robert Sherrill, William Fletchman, Brenda Richardson, and Stanley Moore. Them are the 5 people that I placed on the agenda the last 3 times, the same 5 people.
Excuse me, Mayor Stanley Brown.
Yes, go ahead.
Stanley Brown.
No, you said Stanley Moore, Stanley Brown.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Okay, it was Stanley Brown.
God damn, they don't even know your name, bro. They messing with God damn.
Yeah, that's accurate, Mayor. We did have a discussion in reference to it. But at the same time, I guess, well, I'm gonna say my concern is the Police and Fire Commission is very vital to the community because this is the hiring and firing of those officers and firefighters that come into the community. And the guidelines, making sure that these people live in town was one of the guidelines.
Okay.
And also understanding if they even have police, fire, military, EMT, any type of background is actually affiliated with this commission since it is a vital position in the community. So I guess my question or concern, because we are in violation right now, not even having a commission, but are we just placing the people, or had it been published anywhere for people that actually have some type of background in this field?
Miss, is this the first time these names has come up to you? I'm trying to understand how you don't got some of the answers to these questions when this ain't the first time y'all discussing these names. You ain't want to look into them before to make sure that they qualified and all that. Sometimes when they get to these meetings and it's like, this is the first time they hearing about this shit, and then I'll be like, man, you tell me you ain't had these questions yesterday and 2 days ago and all that, because you might have could have got the answer 2 and 3 days ago.
To be on the commission?
I'm gonna answer several things that you stated. Yes, we're in violation, but it's not due because of the mayor. It's due because of the Board of Trustees constantly pushing the can down the road.
Ooh! She just said, yeah, we in violation of it because of me, because of you. Bro, she pointed right at him. Yeah, we in violation, yeah, because of you, because of y'all.
I've asked several times to create this. When I got in office, I knew, yes, we're in violation.
Tammy always sleep.
But it's not due because of the mayor. It's due because of the Board of Trustees constantly pushing the can down the road. I've asked several times to create this. When I got in office, I knew how vital and how important this was to have this as a community. By you heading fire, I would thought that you would have been more supportive in selecting and making sure this did move forward. So it's not the mayor that's holding up the Board of Commissioners, it's the Board of Trustees. I'm advising and hoping everybody will move forward with a vote to basically get this started because we so desperately need it. As you know, everyone can basically apply, or anyone can apply. This board, when we make it up of these 5 individuals, they cannot do anything different from the law. This board is basically cut and dry. So it's nothing that I can do, nothing you guys can do. No one can change or manipulate the law or the state statute as it stands. When people come to apply or do anything of that nature, they go on a list. You have to text. All these things go through this board commission. But I don't understand what would be the back and forth if we could just move forward with board members that do want to serve on a commission and they want to basically start doing things the right way. Lately, it's just been on deaf ears because no one wants to vote to move forward. I'm asking for everyone to move forward so we can get past our hiccups.
Okay, but you just stated that it was for people to apply if it was never put out to the public, or it's just solely your appointment of the people, correct?
Oh.
Okay, I didn't say for the apply for that. I'm talking about to apply if they want to be a fireman, if they want to be a policeman. That's what this board does. I'm saying that by us.
Okay, all right. I kind of hear what Belcher's saying. Belcher's saying like, yo, seem like you just keep hiring your people. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like Belcher, like, man, you just keep picking your people. Like, where you get these people? Why it's always your people? How come I don't be knowing these people? Belcher think it sounds like Belcher like, yo, I don't be knowing none of these people, and you always bringing somebody talking about, yo, put them in. Like, is they even qualified? And Tiffany be like, well, didn't I give you the name 2 weeks ago? Why didn't you check it out 2 weeks ago? Why you coming now and asking me now, man? Now we need to vote. You come ask me. Yo, they be killing me. Hold on, coffee time. It's coffee time. All right. That's it. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. All right, and we're back. Said Belcher knew what time it was?
Not having it, no one can do it. We won't get any new blood. It will be the same people. It will be laterals. People that's already a police officer, for instance. That's what we have to keep hiring from. So by constantly holding this up, we can't move forward is what I'm stating.
Okay, have the past police and fire that was commissioners that was on the board, have they received a formal notification saying that their appointment has been terminated?
Yeah, we reached out to several of them. Whether they responded or not, I don't recall. I will follow up with that because I know there was probably August. I want to say the date when I put that on there was August when I did do that.
So they never received anything in writing saying that they're no longer part of the commission. Is that correct?
I don't believe they have anything in writing.
What the fuck? Tiffany, how is that acceptable, bro? No email, no nothing? How is that acceptable, bro?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Mayor, may I be recognized?
Sure, go ahead.
If they don't, so are they still active at the moment? If
they are not.
Yeah. Listen, right now, Belcher and Belcher and Brittany, she's come. Listen, come on. How is that? So these people no longer got their position no more, and you not sure for a fact that they received? Like how? Like, bro, people coming to work or expecting payment that they not supposed to get because they ain't get no. How she even acting like that's okay?
The attorney did do research. They don't meet, they haven't met. And those that already was pre-existing trustees know that board have not met. So here we are, and we need to do something about it by creating new members and moving forward to do the business of the village.
Mayor, so is there any way, Mayor, that, because I like Trustee Ethel was saying, I guess my concern is we haven't really received any information in regards to these individuals. Prior to me making a decision, I'm wondering, is there any way we can get provided with this information so we know exactly, because this is my first time today. I just wrote it down. I know you said you brought them past us before. And again, my concern is making sure that we have qualified people in this position with the seriousness of this position.
I agree.
This is not anyone's first time that's on this board right now saying this came before them. Like I stated, you guys have had this 3 different times last year on the agenda with the same 5 people. Nothing has changed. It was just put on here because
this is where I be having to actually side with Tiffany on this type of shit. Like, why y'all act like y'all this is the first time? Like, oh, really? That's where I'll be like, come on, man. What we doing? I've understand from watching 20 episodes, that the trustees don't like to do their work when they not in the meetings. I'm completely convinced with that. They don't even read their packages, bro. They don't even read their packages. So when they be like, this is the first time I'm hearing stuff, when Tiffany point out, like, yo, you guys had this for a month now, 2 weeks now, I believe her. You know why? Because they be right there not knowing what's in their goddamn package, and in the meeting, they supposed to went over the package days ago. Yeah.
I spoke with Trustee Belcher, and she said, let's move forward. So here we are, and we do the game and the cat and mouse show every time we get to a board meeting. But when we talk in private, she said, let's do it. Other than that,
I did express let's do it, and I did say that the way you went about it was, and I felt was the way that why it was shut down the first time that you put it on there. So
okay. I did. Oh boy, I'm back and forth in Dolton, boy. All right, Tiffany, hold on. Kiana.
And we do the game and the cat and mouse show every time we get to a board meeting. But when we talk in private, she said, let's do it.
See, Tiffany be taking these little slick shots. We do the game and the cat and mouse show. Oh man. See, right there, you saying Belcher and them playing games and all that. Belcher ain't having that. Belcher about to hit it with the Belcher about to hit it with the
Other than that,
I did express let's do it, and I did say that the way you went about it was, and I felt was the way that why it was shut down the first time that you put it on there. So please don't try to misinterpret the conversation. I definitely said we need to move forward because we do need police officers. We do need to do it the right way. But at the same time, just by me and you having a conversation doesn't mean that I agree with the people that you're putting in place. So
okay. I can see why Belcher kind of annoyed. Like if we had a verbal conversation, and I say, yeah, I'm with it, but I didn't say that I agree with everything with everybody you put, but I told you I'm with what you trying to do. But don't put words in my mouth saying, yeah, I said I was going to do it. No, that's not what I said, bro. Come on, man. That's not what I said. Oh, look, I don't like when people do that to me either. So, yeah. Belcher's like, don't you dare misrepresent what I'm saying.
Police officers, we do need to do it the right way. But at the same time, just by me and you having a conversation doesn't mean that I agree with the people that you're putting in place. So please do not misinterpret our conversation at all. I did say that. Kiana Belcher did say, let's move forward. We do need to move forward. This is something critical to the community. We have to get a police and fire community.
So, okay. So I'm completely understanding what Kiana's saying. She's saying, I used the words, let's move forward. I didn't say I'm okay with who you picking. I said, we need to move forward because this thing is a motherfucking important thing. But I didn't say I'm okay with those people. I didn't say I agree with those names. I just said the situation itself, we need to move forward with it. We need to get somebody in there. We need to get people in there, and I'm with that. Don't say I agreed that the people that's her position. If that's what she's saying, I agree with her. Like, don't misrepresent what I said. That's not what I said.
So we can't. There's a lot of illegal things of people being fired or anything that have been have not been in front of the Police and Fire Commission, which we can put us in a lot of liability. Also speaking, the Police and Fire Commission that was in place, which scheduled to have a meeting June 1st, you canceled that meeting. So please do not say that I don't want this to happen, because I do want it to happen. But I want people to be in there that knows what they're looking for and knows background of police and fire.
I agree.
Not just Joe Blow smoke. That's what I said. Thank you.
Okay. For the record, trustees, no one's misinterpreting anything that you have said. I'm stating for the record so that people know that you and I have spoke. And when we spoke on this, you agreed to move forward with this, whether you like individuals or not.
Tiffany, I ain't gonna lie. If what Belcher is saying, because she's not disagreeing that she said she wants to move forward. She's saying that you're misrepresenting what she said she wants to move forward with. She didn't say she want to move forward with these people that you pick. She wants to move forward with getting people in the position. That, you know what I'm saying? It's a real, like, come on, Tiffany. She's not disagreeing with what you said, she said. She said she did say that. She's disagreeing with what you're trying to say she wants to move forward with.
Guess what? It's my appointment. So if I'm choosing these 5 individuals to move forward, I don't see what's the issues. Now, as it relates to
the issue is if they don't see the person is fit or qualified, they get to actually say no. That's what the problem is. They got to be on board with who you pick. They have to, like, I mean, just because you pick them don't mean like they got to go with them. I mean, listen, she stated what her issue was. She needs to make sure these people are qualified. That makes sense.
Backgrounds. I don't like when any of you say, should they have my appointment? So if I'm choosing these 5 individuals to move forward, I don't see what's the issues. Now, as it relates to backgrounds, I don't like when any of you say, should they have a background in this? None of y'all had backgrounds in being trustees, right? But the people gave y'all a chance to see.
No. Is she about to make a justification why unqualified, unexperienced people could be running the fire and police and shit like that? Is she serious? Is she serious? Is she about to say that the trustees, because they can come on and become trustees unqualified, that she can hire unqualified people to deal with the police and the fight? Like, she cannot be serious. That's not what she's saying, is it? I'm not giving nobody a chance who don't know what they doing. What? Like, hold on. I'm not giving nobody a chance to build my house who don't know how to build a house. I'm not giving no electrician a chance to wire my house who don't know how to wire a house. I'm like, what are we talking about? I need to make sure your resume good. Hey, how much houses have you wired before? Oh, you did this work? You did? Oh, yeah. Come work for me. Nah, bro. Is she serious? Is she serious for real?
Issues. Now, as it relates to backgrounds, I don't like when any of you say, should they have a background in this? None of y'all had backgrounds in being trustees, right? But the people gave y'all a chance to sit here and serve the public. So I'm saying to you is, yes, they have backgrounds in different things. Yes, they're capable of doing their job. This is a voluntary position. And with that being said, no one gets paid. People are using their personal time to basically help community.
So what? They should be qualified. What you helping me and you don't know how to do what you helping me do? How you helping me if you don't know what you doing? Like, come on. Like, bro.
So I would like.
Could you imagine a volunteer firefighter who never fought a fire? What's the point of volunteering to firefight? You ain't a firefighter. A volunteer firefighter still know how to firefight, bro. You can't tell me that I'm going to just go volunteer to firefight and I don't know how to fire. Come on, bro. What we doing?
Your support, meaning the entire board, to move forward and create this committee. If we keep stagnating because people don't like people, and then who do y'all have a problem with? Since everybody says certain people, who? Name them so I can address it. So if you have a problem with the 5 people I got on here, out of the 5, which people do y'all have problems with or you don't want?
Well, I think at this point they need to go through it and look through the fucking background and make sure that, I think they might need some time on this one.
Mayor, may I speak?
Okay, can I get a, okay, 1 second, Trustee Brown. You want to respond to that, Trustee Belcher? Who you got a problem with out of the 5 people?
That would be inappropriate for me to say right now, but I do feel that some of the people that you put in place either do not live in the village of Dolton or do not have background experience to be hiring and firing police and fire.
Hey, listen, I think that was a smart move of her to not just call out names of who she don't feel. You know what I mean? That she definitely made the right choice by talking about that's inappropriate. Like, why would I call out these people's names? And you know what I mean? And but she's making a valid point. I'm with Belcher on this one.
Thank you.
Okay, so how do you feel that way if you just stated you didn't have the 5 names? So if you didn't know who I was picking, how
I didn't know that you were using the same people, Mayor.
1 second, Trustee.
I got her answer. She didn't know she was using the same people. But if you are, if these are the people you're using, then shit, she got a problem with a couple of them.
If you did not know any of this information, how can you judge the 5 people? I just gave you the names now. You just stated, I don't got the information, I don't have this, I don't have that. All I'm saying to you guys is give people a chance. Again, it's my appointment. That's why we're still here. So if everybody don't want to do it, then so be it. We can't move forward if you guys keep on saying no to things that's needed for community. Everybody saying out their mouth, we need it. So if we need it, that means put your differences to the side and make it happen.
I don't think this one is about differences right now. Listen, when Tiffany, when I feel she's right, and it looks like she's right to me, I'm gonna state it, right? But this one ain't about Belcher having an attitude with Tiffany. This ain't that right now. I'm listening to what both people are saying, and I understand. And what I'm understanding right now is that Tiffany is not trying to understand Belcher. I understand Belcher because she's making it clear. I understand. She's not just saying I don't want to fuck with it. She made her point, and I understand.
We can't keep fighting because y'all don't like somebody, and I don't even understand who you don't like on the list.
It's not about don't like. It's not about don't like. She said she felt a couple people backgrounds wasn't sufficient enough, and some people are not qualified. Like she just ain't tell you the names in public here, but I think y'all could discuss that behind the scenes.
Trustee Brown, you have the floor.
Mayor, it's not I would say it's not that I don't like a person.
Right.
But I would have a viable candidate that is recently retired from being a Cook County sheriff, which will have that type of background.
Exactly.
It's not that I don't have a personal liking for anybody. That's not my issue.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is that I think I have a vital candidate that would be a good person for that slot.
Listen. To frame it like which ones you don't like. What do you mean I don't like? I don't know these people personally. I don't got a problem with these people personally. Why would you frame it like which ones you don't like? You feel me? Why would you frame it like that? It's not a problem. It's not an issue about who I like or who I don't like. The issue is whether these people's background is qualified enough for me to feel like they can handle the job. And Tammy is saying that there's a fucking sheriff. A sheriff. He definitely got the background. She rather consider him than some of the people that she got. And I can understand that. That don't make sense. That makes sense.
But I don't like anybody, but I just think I would have a good candidate that could be vital to the police commissioner. That's just my take on it.
Okay, so Trustee Brown, you saw the agenda. It's been posted over 48 hours. If you thought that you had a vital candidate to be on this board, why didn't you reach out to myself? You could have called my phone.
It's only been 48 hours. Come on now. It's not like it's been a week or something. It's only been 48 hours, man.
You could have talked to my chief of staff, Nikita. You could have done anything before we got here. All we do is go back and forth because of you guys' opinion when we get here. We could have.
Okay, see, this right here, what she's doing is what causes arguments. She wants to lecture these people when they're making real valid points, and she's misrepresenting what they're saying by making it seem like they don't like the people when they're being very clear that it's a thing about qualification and background. That's their issue. That's the main thing they're concerned about. It doesn't matter whose name is there. It's just whether or not the people are qualified. And she's misrepresenting it like, oh, y'all just don't like people, so y'all don't want to hire them, and then y'all need to stop doing it. That's going to make somebody snap at her. That's going to make somebody cuss her the hell out. Excuse me. My goodness.
Nipped it all in the bud before we got here to show this display to the public. I don't appreciate it from any of you. I just wish that you learn how to communicate. Like I'll pick up the phone and call any of you guys when I got an issue, a problem, something going on in town. I call.
Excuse me, Mayor. I did reach out to the administrator and left a message when I seen the agenda. I did not receive a phone call back.
I've been hearing this one. See, they don't like to reach out to Tiffany, right? But I definitely be hearing them say, I reach out to this person, I reach out to this person, I reach out to that person. And that's where I'll be like, well, where that person at? Because I need them to say something. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on here. Well, I spoke to this person, they said this and they said that. Like, where that person at right now? Because it's a bunch of he say, she say stuff. I don't like what's going on.
So I did my part as far as communicating. He did not get back to me.
Well, that should be addressed.
So I did reach out to him about my take on that position. It's not like I didn't reach out. So, don't say a person's not reaching out. I reach out to him and I talked to Keith as well. So I did reach out. I left a voicemail through his admin and I did not get a return phone call. So I did reach out.
You have to address that, Mayor.
I guess I'm gonna say this again because I
What?
guess ain't nobody listening.
What?
If you don't get film or if it's something that I put on the agenda, you guys can call me. I am the mayor.
Oh, she gets with that. She hits them with that all the time too. She hits them with that all the time. Now, I get that, right? I get that. Oh, if you don't get them, you just call me. Why I could never get them? Why every time I send messages, they don't ever respond to my shit? Why every time I reach out, they don't ever reach out back? That becomes an issue. Like, yeah, I get that part, but you ain't never gonna address that none of these people don't be answering my stuff? You're not gonna address that none of these people don't be responding? You ain't gonna check them, you ain't gonna call them and be like, yo, why you not doing what, you know what I mean? Like, she just basically like, I'm gonna just say this one more time because it seems like y'all not listening. Wait a minute, hold on. But you ain't just hear her say she reached out to somebody? All right, yeah, they supposed to call you, but what's up with the people that's not responding to them? What's that about?
The time. And you guys can ask me what I'm doing because I'm the one that's putting it on up for a vote. But no one seems to want to talk. But like I said, when it came to interviewing people, I reached out to each of you guys. I spoke to each of you and I let you guys have free will to interview and talk to people. But when it comes to something you guys have a problem with, again, you don't call me, you don't talk to me about it. We wait till we get here and we put on a show. I don't like that. I hope y'all fix that for future reference. So I'm gonna let Stan Brown say
I've heard this enough times to where when they're bickering about little things that I feel like it's unnecessary, I could say they could have just killed that by just calling Tiffany. But every meeting, bro, it's the same thing. Like, I reached out to this one because my thing was they not reaching out, but they consistently saying I'm reaching out to this person, reaching out to that person, but she's just missing that part that they not responding to them. She don't address that. Like, she don't say, you know what, I'm gonna speak to my administration and see what's going on and why they not reaching out. She just dismisses that and be like, well, you should have just called me. Like, well, you not gonna check your people for not doing their job?
Couple words, then y'all tell me how y'all gonna move, and then I'll tell y'all what I'm gonna do.
But one thing, man, why is it it's not a problem? So I mean, it's not a problem. So we need to stop saying it's a problem.
I agree with Tammy because what she's doing right now is making it seem like the trustees got a problem with who she picked. Like they got personal problems with them, and that's not the case. That's not what they're expressing, and they keep expressing over and over that that's not what they're saying, and she keeps saying it again like that's what they said. That'll piss me off. That will piss me off.
It's not a problem. As I did the correct thing to reach out to the administrator,
right,
is what I'm supposed to do, and I did that. Okay. He did not return the phone call, so that does not lie on me. So I did what I'm supposed to do, and I reached out to him. But as I said again, it's not a problem.
And you think about it, 48 hours. I reach out to your administration, I'm giving them time to reach it back out to me before I could get to you. I'm still giving them time. It's only 48 hours. Like, if I hit you up today, okay, I might wait till tomorrow. Now, tomorrow come, I might give you some more time, but I'm saying 48 hours, shit, I'm still giving you time to respond. The thing about it is, they ain't respond after 48 hours still? You tell me after 48 hours they still ain't respond. What are they doing? Why are they just ignoring these people's motherfucking... Why are they just ignoring them?
With who you picked. So it's not that I don't like a person personally. It has nothing to do with personal. We're going to take the personal out of this.
Please do.
Again, I wanted to put somebody that I knew had that type of background and would be an asset. So it has nothing to do with personal.
That makes sense.
Okay, so trustee, I guess you're not understanding me.
Oh,
I'm
man.
saying that if
Damn. She's straight dismissing her. Damn. Trustee, I guess you're not understanding me. Damn. That's your response to her clarification? I guess you're not understanding me. Damn. Come on. Come on.
you had a problem with anybody that's up for a vote, you could have called and discussed it with me. If you had a problem with me appointing any of them individuals,
She's definitely not gonna address that her people be ignoring the trustees, bro. She's just dismissing that.
could have called and discussed it. If you had another candidate that you wanted me to consider, you could have called and discussed it. You did none of that. You called the village administrator is what you're stating. When I
Yes.
want something from any of you, or I want your opinion of anything, I call who? The individuals that I'm trying to get a vote from.
But so what if you called the village administrator and they never responded back to you, Tiffany? You ain't gonna, come on, Tiffany. If you trying to get something from the village administrator and you send out a message and they don't respond to you for 48 hours, you ain't gonna start checking some people like, yo, what's up? I sent this. Come on, Tiffany. You just disregarding that they just ignoring these people. You just not gonna address that at all? At all? Not even a little bit? She's complete. That shit wasn't me.
I don't call another person and say, well, this person didn't answer, so I stop. I call each of you and I ask each of you your opinion of whatever it is that I'm trying to do. So what I'm saying is, why can't I get the same courtesy? Why is it that you're saying you spoke or called the village administrator and he didn't answer, so I left it at that? I just think that you could have just called me and this could have been resolved, is what I'm stating to you.
Mayor, we're gonna start the new year off right. So moving forward, if there's anything that I can't get an answer from, trust and believe, I will reach out to you as of today. Thank you.
Okay. Well, there you have that.
All right, I will hope you will do that. So thank you. Stan Brown, you got the floor.
There you have it.
You
Look,
unmute your phone.
shout out to Tammy. Tammy just compromised. Tammy just compromised. She said, you know what? I'ma go. Moving forward, I'ma do it your way. Even though you're not gonna address none of your people for ignoring my messages and not doing their job, I'm gonna do it your way. And that's crazy. But she did compromise. Gotta give her that.
Good evening, Mayor and Board of Trustees and village residents. My name is Stanley Brown, 37-year retired U.S. government employee, which has dealt with grievances and arbitrations and policies and procedures. No, I'm not an ex-police officer. And you don't have to be an ex-police officer to make decisions on rules and regulations that's already mandated. They have what you call.
Okay, so he's one of the guys that they wanted in there? He got 37 years in arbitration and other stuff, but what about police work? What about police work, though? Like, you understand how the police work and how the... Hold on. So this the guy? Nah, bro. I might pick the sheriff over you. Like, wait. I ain't know this is the guy that's what he been doing here the whole time. So this the guy that's supposed to be... No. Hold on. This one of the guys? No, hold on. Wait.
MOU, a memorandum of understanding. You have to follow them procedures. You don't have to be a police officer or a military person to sit on the board such as this. This is a non-paid position. This is actually volunteer work.
So
the individuals that's on this board, they're going to use their time.
So yeah, like, bruh, if you ain't got no qualifications, your time don't mean nothing. It's a waste of time.
Spend their money to service the village, as well as being an asset to the Board of Trustees, as well as the mayor. I'm a concerned resident. Like I say, I've been here 31 years.
Okay.
And I'm in the community, morning, noon, and night. Qualifications is, you have any leadership skills and being able to be on the board and make decisions. It's basically a decision-making position. Chief of police and chief of commissioners, they basically will ask for who they want because there's a list. It's a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where you have to go down the list. The decision is Do Chief Collins or Chief Pete, is that who you want? If you don't want the 1, 2, 3, you go to 4, 5, and 6. This board doesn't supersede any procedures that's already written out. Me, myself, I'm a retired government employee, just as I said.
Yo, Keanu over here like, man, whatever. Keanu ain't trying to hear none of that. Keanu over there like, yeah. Are you done yet?
But I can walk right into.
Keanu got 100 fake smiles and she twitching. Kiana she got some kind of facial disorder or something. She twitching like crazy. Her eyes twitching and her mouth she making faces like crazy. Yo, Kiana ain't trying to hear none of this.
Burger King, White Castle, and I can manage it. Because it's a procedure that you have to follow.
Hold on. Did he compare this to Burger King and White Castle?
This board doesn't supersede any procedures that's already written out. Me, myself, I'm a retired government employee, just as I say, but I can walk right into Burger King, White Castle.
Oh, okay.
And I can manage it. Because it's a procedure that you have to follow.
Really?
Every White Castle make the same hamburgers everywhere you go.
So you think you could just walk into White Castle and manage it? Is this guy serious? Yo, so he just made the fact, bro, you think you could just walk into McDonald's and just manage it? How? What makes you think you qualified to do that? You think you could just manage a McDonald's? What makes you think, bro, you would have to know how, bro, you gotta understand, man, this guy sound crazy. He feels that any ordinary citizen could just walk into a McDonald's or a Burger King or a White Castle and be able to manage it. Manage it? Bro, even the regular person, people go to McDonald's right now, you still got to do training. You know why? Because you got to learn how to work this stuff. Who gonna teach you? How you gonna be the manager that needs training? Because how you gonna learn how to work all this stuff? You think you're gonna walk in there and just know how everything work in there?
So this procedure as a police and fire commissioner, that's a procedure that's already written. That's not the qualification you'd be a police officer or ex-veteran to be on this here board. Anything that's to be learned, it can be taught and it can be understood by whoever got some type of leadership skills and ability about themselves. I'm speaking on myself. I met some of the other individuals that.
He says just procedures in the book, but if you don't understand it, how are you gonna be doing decision making?
On this board, they're professional. These are professional people. I heard the trustee said any Joe Blow, and I'm a long way from being any Joe Blow. I am a retired station manager / postmaster. I'm a former trustee in the village of Dolton. I'm a manager at the Thornton Township operation, which I run a big operation there. This operation manages over a $2 million budget a year just for the youth. I'm a former park commissioner, former executive director. So I'm speaking on myself because everything was going good to it. It was just thrown out that any Joe Blow with the deal on that. It's not just any Joe Blow that's sitting here before you board of trustees to sit in this position and help serve the community. So I just want to erase that off of there because what you're looking for professionals, the mayor picked 5 professionals. I had a chance to get to meet 2 of them. And we did just kind of talk. And these people are very professional and know how to make a clean-cut, sound decision. That's what we're looking for.
Bro, no. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. First of all, he ain't doing a good job of articulating a goddamn thing. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, man.
Because I live in this village, and I do say we need some new blood on the police force. Not just these laterals. Most of your laterals are people that's lateral from somewhere else for some other reason that they come in here. If they were happy and good at where they.
He sound like he'll be a yes man. Sound like he would get right up in there and be a puppet for somebody. He sound like he don't know nothing that's going on, and he just gonna do whatever whoever, giving him orders. Oh, all right, no problem. Yes, yes, sir, boss. Yes, ma'am. Yes. He sound like a yes man because he clearly don't know nothing, not about what he trying to get into. So he just gonna be following orders, bro. Like he gonna be a puppet.
Was that they would not come here. We do need new blood. We do. We need some young officers out here. So that to have to just stay in a lateral position, you're handcuffing the police and firemen here in the village of Dolton, and that's unfair to them. So I just say this here with all peace and love, Board of Trustees, we do need to move this here forward because this is not picking no sides. I'm not here for the mayor. I'm here because I live in Dolton. I raised 2 young children here in Dolton that went to the high schools here, which I'm now elected school board trustee in the village of Dolton, District 205, still making decisions. So to be called a Joe Blow, I really take that to heart. That's
See how he making this stuff personal? So they really making this stuff real personal. Like, oh man, to be called a Joe Blow, I really don't like that. Yeah, when you said Joe Blow, I took that to heart because I don't need to be qualified to do this job. So I got qualifications and other stuff that has nothing to do with this. So I don't like when you call me Joe Blow. Like,
unfair to me to be put in that position, let alone these other professionals that's willing to give up their time to do this. This is an unpaid position. You want a resume?
He keeps speaking. This is an unpaid position. Bro, what you getting out of this? It seemed like you want this real bad, this unpaid position. What makes somebody want this unpaid position so bad? What you getting out of this, bro? Because it's like he really upset about it. Like he got a real problem. He really is displeased, and he mentioned that the position is unpaid more than once. So now it's starting to make me question, like, why you keep bringing that up? You know what I mean? Like, I'm wondering what you really getting out of this, bro. Because you really trying to throw that in the face. Like, I don't even know why you care. It's not like y'all paying for this position anyway. And it's like, bro, what? That's why you keep saying that? Why you keep saying that, bro? Why you really here?
To be put in that position, let alone these other professionals that's willing to give up their time to do this. This is an unpaid position. You want a resume? Normally, when I turn my resume, I'm looking for some pay. This is free.
Nah, bruh.
So we need to.
Nah, bruh. You hear how he talking about? He basically telling them like, yo, why you even this ain't no money spending. Y'all ain't spending no money. Why y'all even making a big deal about? Nah, bro. You don't need to be in that position, bro. You don't need to be in this position, bro. Like he don't even like. Nah. It seems like there's something else involved here for him. He got a whole nother agenda why he want to be in this position, bro. And it don't seem like it's about really making the decisions that's the right decisions and all that. He don't even care about none of that. He just wants the position. And his main thing is, nigga, you not paying me, so why you can't let me get that? You acting like you gotta pay for this position or something, let me get that. Like, why you want it so bad?
Fair to me to be put in that position, let alone these other professionals that's willing to give up their time to do this. This is an unpaid position. You want a resume? Normally, when I turn my resume, I'm looking for some pay.
Yo, this man he's an old street hustler, bro. You hear how he talking to the trust? You want a resume? Normally, when I send a resume, I'm looking for some pay. So you telling me that you don't feel you need to send your resume because you ain't getting paid? Really? You know what the resume for? So I can see if you qualified. So I can see if I need to see your experience. That man say, well, you ain't paying me. Why you need to see my experience? Why you want to be here then? This is crazy.
This is free. So we need to take a good, clean thought process when we're making these decisions, because I see a lot of going back and forth, and you're leaving us residents out in the cold.
Yo, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy. Hey, guy, if I ever see you anywhere again, you getting the ultimate side eye. I don't trust this guy. He sound like an old street hustler dude. Like he used to hustle back in the day. He sound like he been to jail before. The man talk like an old street gangster, bro. Like an old time street gangster, bro. Like listen to how you talk for real. Like, bro, I don't trust this guy, y'all. He's a shady character. He's a shady character.
Leaving us in the cold. That's totally unfair, because we voted for you guys. I voted for half of the board for a reason, because I was looking for some good decision making. I didn't look for this here shenanigan that's going on. That's unfair to me. By me putting
This here shenanigans is going. I ain't look for. He over here taking shots at the trustees. Bow, 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 bow. I voted for half of y'all on here, so I ain't vote for you, and I ain't vote for you. I voted for Tiffany. I voted for Holmes. I ain't vote for you. Like, bro, you know what you saying? Half of them up there is only the two people that you like. He just let them know that he ain't vote for the other two. The ones. bro. The clerk, we gonna exclude the clerk, right? The dude at the bottom, he ain't part of the trustees, right? So it's 4 trustees up there. The mayor said, I voted for half of y'all. Which half you think he voted for? Right. Which half you think he voted for? Like, this man is so insulting. He been taking shots at the trustees the whole time. Of course come on, man. This guy here. Yeah. Belcher probably gonna let him have it. Belcher probably gonna give him the business. Or she probably just gonna ignore him. Like, no. Yeah, I'm not voting for him. She probably just gonna give him get him out of here.
free working for half of you trustees. Some good decision making. I didn't look for this here shenanigan that's going on. That's unfair to me. By me putting free work in for half of you trustees in the man that's here now. I work for you guys. And to be called a Joe Blow, that's unfair to me.
Yo, look at Tiffany. Look at Kiana. Kiana want to laugh. She laughing already. I know she want to laugh. Kiana is laughing at this dude, bro. I don't know how Brittany keep a straight face like that. Brittany resting faces like this. That's her resting face. So she always look like she mad, even when she just normal. She just normal she probably thinking about the beach and stuff, and she just look like this. Like, you like, Brittany, what's wrong? What's wrong? What you mean, what's wrong? Why you look like you upset? Not upset, I'm thinking about the beach. Brittany got a forever mad face.
After you trustees in the man that's here now, I work for you guys. And to be called a Joe Blow, that's unfair to me. I took time out from my family to get out here and work to put you guys here on this board. To take us to a level that you guys promised getting into this position.
Who this guy think he is? Yo, the arrogance of this guy. He feel like he the reason why they all there. He got them in the office. His hard work, but who is this man?
But as of now, we're not even going in that direction. I'm not a stranger to this village of Dolton. I put a lot of work in this here. So for me to say I want to do a free job for the village of Dolton is an insult. Qualifications? I'm qualified, certified, and bona fide to be on this board. Okay. And these other individuals that I did meet, they just as professional, profound, it's just as good. Don't let a good opportunity get away, board of trustees.
Boy, this old con man, boy. Yo, this old used car salesman right here.
That's totally unfair to the village of Dolton. So with that being said, I'd like to say reconsider, ladies and gentlemen, and let's move it forward, because you are handcuffing your chief of police and fire chief. It's unfair to them when they have to keep working some of the same employees that need a rest. Get that young energy blood in here. It's our job to help put these young people on our coattail and take them to the next level. We're supposed to lay out a roadmap for these young individuals, but we're hampering them. That's unfair. So I say this here, I come here with wholehearted to do a job that I know I can do, that's qualified to do, been doing it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yo, I know Kiana want to laugh so hard.
Any more discussion? Anybody else?
Yeah, I have a discussion. I'm not going to even go back and forth. Mr. Brown, I'm sorry that you took offense to that. You're only speaking for you and your qualifications. I know exactly your qualifications, so I'm sorry, but you can't speak for other people. So you've met all of them, because if she's saying it's the same people, there was a meet and greet. So my position still stood on somebody that's not living in the village, was supposed to be live in the village.
Okay, so somebody ain't living in the village. That's an issue right there.
And the qualifications. So yes, I understand all your qualifications, integrity, and you being a long-term resident, but you can't speak before other people.
Get 'em.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I like to speak on that. I'm not speaking for them. I just read you my qualification. I didn't read you theirs. I said I took it personal when you said the Joe Blows, and that was unfair to me. I don't know how they feel. You had a chance. You met all of them. You was at the first little meet and greet we had. You met them. So you saw them. You know.
Bro, that's exactly what she's saying. She's saying outside of you, there's 4 more people, and she still got the same problem. So take a hint. Which one is she talking about? She talking about some of the other ones, bro. The ones she met. She knows. She's saying she got a problem with them, not you, but them. All right? At least she giving you that much. Take a hint.
So that's just totally unfair to call these individuals that took out of their time.
Oh,
to come.
Now he caping for them. Oh my God. Now he's saying it's bro. You see how she just told you she know your qualifications and all that, but there's still 4 other people and she still hold the same position. So that means it's one of them or a couple of them that she's saying don't live there and ain't qualified. All right, he's starting to cape for them. Oh well, these individuals. Oh my God. Why you ain't just take yours and be like, okay, well maybe they might pick me. Maybe they might let me on and not the others. You know what I mean? He about to start caping for the rest.
Here and be a part of something that was free.
Back with the free.
That's totally unfair. You met all of them. You was at the first little meet and greet we had. You met them. So you saw them. You know, so that's just totally unfair to call these individuals that took out of their time to come here and be a part of something that was free. That's totally unfair. And I was one of the ones.
Yo, Belcher like, yeah, okay, yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. You get you up out of here.
They helped supported you to be in that position. I supported you.
These guys.
And I wasn't a Joe Blow then, and I'm not a Joe.
Bro, she said she not talking about you, bro. What's up with this guy? She said there's 4 others, bro. Why are you pushing this issue? She should cuss him out. Why is you pushing this issue, bro? She said she not talking about you, bro. Or you call me a Joe Blow. How you say that after she told you it's not you she referring to?
They helped supported you to be in that position. I supported you. And I wasn't a Joe Blow then, and I'm not a Joe Blow now. Because I support you, and let me finish, and I will vote for you again.
And I appreciate
because
Mayor.
I don't have nothing personal. Well, let me finish.
Yo. This dude's an old street dude, bro. All right? He did some time in jail. He done been hustling on the streets before, bro. Like, this guy's an old gangster, bro. His mannerisms, everything. I'm like, this ain't no professional. This is a street guy. This ain't no professional right here. This is a street dude, bro.
Because I support you, and let me finish, and I will vote for you again.
And I appreciate
because
Mayor.
I don't have nothing personal. Well, let me finish. To be a good leader, you got to be a good listener. Please do that.
Ooh, shots.
And I'm just saying this to say is,
damn, Kiana, he is, boy, the man been taking shots at you. Yo, if anybody deserve a cussing out from Kiana, is this guy right here. Listen, Kiana, on this, I'm rooting for you to cuss this dude out, bro.
Be fair on your decision making, because we're not getting anywhere with the going back and forth. Because I'm past the, you say, I say, you took offense to what I said. I'm just listening to what you said. So that's just where we at. And like I said, I will vote for you again. So I have nothing negative against you or nobody on the board. So I just want to be clear on that. So I just don't want to be in the middle and under the riffraff. I come here with gifts.
You long-winded, bro.
Real quick, guys, can we let Trustee House, he's been off, he lost connection. Can he be let in?
Yeah, y'all got an Ontario number, so y'all don't have to do that. Just
I don't,
Ontario.
I don't, Mayor.
God damn, Mayor.
Ontario, can you let House in so you don't interrupt the meeting?
Okay.
So he missed my speech?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure he was in, man.
Yo, that Yo, he's so disappointed. He said, so he missed my speech? Yes, he did. He is so disappointed right now. He's like, so he missed my speech? Kiana laughing at him. Oh, man. This is comedy. What's going on in bro? All right, the downfall of Tiffany Henyard, yo. The downfall of Tiffany Henyard, ladies and gentlemen. We watching all that shit unfold from, God dang.
Been off, he lost connection. Can he be let in?
Yeah, y'all got an Ontario number, so y'all don't have to do that. Just
I don't,
Ontario.
Mayor. I don't, Mayor.
Ontario, can you let House in so you don't interrupt the meeting?
Okay.
So he missed my speech?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure he was in, man, because we're gonna need his vote in a second.
I'd be doggone. Why did you let that happen, Brittany?
I'm sorry, I was trying to I didn't want to interrupt while you all were talking, so that's kind of why I was just like, hey, yeah.
Thank you.
I was trying.
Okay. Anybody else? Anyone else? Okay, I saw him come up, Jason, and then he went away. So, Trustee House, we'll give you 1 minute to enter, then we're gonna cast a vote. Ontario, if you could let Jason House in again. Okay, yeah, I know, I saw it. I saw it up, now it's back, yep. Trustee House, are you with us?
I am here, yes, thank you.
Okay, all right, so now we're going to call the roll for a vote to move forward with the appointment of the 5 names. If you could call the roll, Clerk Key. You're on mute.
Yeah. Okay, Trustee Norwood.
No.
Trustee Belcher.
No.
Trustee Holmes.
All right, move forward.
Trustee Brown.
No.
Trustee House.
No.
Motion failed.
All right. So just so the board know, and I was going to say before my announcement, but I will place it here. We will be moving forward with a commission board. So board members, make sure you get ready to meet next week. Trustee Holmes, make sure you meet with fire chief and police chief so you guys can move the village forward. We're not going to play this back and forth game and not get the business done for the people. Any residents that's watching this and you want to be a fireman or policeman, get ready to apply, get ready to take the test, be prepared because we're going to help you become whatever you want to be. Next on the agenda is C, discussion and possible approval of ordinance number 22 related to a no cash bid. Is there a motion to approve no cash bid? And I have a motion for us to basically participate in the no cash bid. Is there a motion?
I motion we can should participate.
Is there a second? Is there a second to participate in no cash bid? Okay, all right. I'll save that one for my citizens address and my mayor's report. But Board of Trustees, you guys are really holding up things as it relates to getting the vacant property back on the tax roll. I put no cash bid up at a last, I think about 2-3 months ago. You guys didn't even show up to the meeting to participate in a no cash bid. That gives us as a municipality, just educate the residents and you guys, the opportunity to participate in the scavenger sale. So before we go up for a bid, we can go and say, well, the village is going to take the property under us. And then now we will have properties to sell back or give back to the residents of Dolton. I thought that everybody wanted to do something about the vacancies here in town, but I see no one wants to, but I have a plan for that as well. You'll hear that plan in my mayor's report. So moving forward, residents, the board voted it down again to not get the vacancies off the street, to put them on the tax roll. Next is D, discussion and possible approval of settlement agreement between the Village of Dolton, Illinois and BP Capital. Basically, this is a closed session item. And then so is E. E is discussion and possible approval of a resolution authorizing and approving the settlement of unfair labor practice charge and execution of settlement agreement with the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, Council 31. Okay, so those two items are on here, but we need to go in closed session for it. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to do citizens address and then go in closed session so we can deal with these two items, but we're gonna let the live keep going so no one has to log out, log back on, or cut it off, cut it back on. Ontario, can you, how are we gonna do that? Because I want the live to go on, or do we need to go to another thing for closed session and then come back on? And by the way, I'm sorry, Eric. Eric is here from Delgado Law Firm. He's representing for the village attorney currently today. Both attorneys had a previous engagement, so he will be talking about the litigations or anything as it relates to closed session. So Ontario, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I can stop the live stream and we can.
So once we do that, we have to redo it again? Is that how we have to do it?
Yeah, it'd be best for the record to cancel. When we're done with this, we end and then we start the new Zoom meeting with the link I sent.
Okay, well, let's do citizens address before we move forward. And the other items will go in closed session. I'll re-announce it again. But if you could read into record, citizens address.
All right. What qualifications are you guys looking for to sit on this board? And I think I missed maybe one more. I'm trying to scroll through the chat right now, but that's the one I have right now.
That's it, just one?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you a couple announcements in here, just in case I miss a couple people on the next live that we stream. This is Mayor's remarks. My quarterly virtual town hall meeting has been scheduled for Thursday, February 10th, 2022 at 7 p.m. So tune in via YouTube channel. And then I am so proud to announce our first female Deputy Chief of Police, Michelle Staples. She got sworn in last week. Michelle, are you on here, Staples? There she go. You want to say a couple words to the public?
Oh, okay, well, first, I'd like to say thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Board of Trustees. Just to tell you guys a little about myself. I've been with the police department since 2002. I started from the rank of patrolman. I've touched every rank, worked in a lot of departments. Wasn't always easy, but pushed forward. And now, thanks to the mayor, I was able to break the glass ceiling and become the first female from within the department to climb the ranks. I thank you guys. I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to lead the village and trusting our professionalism to be able to serve the citizens. We have one goal, one common goal. That's the public, that's the village of Dolton, that's the citizens. And I thank you guys again. Thank you, Mayor.
Right, you're welcome. Welcome on board. I love it, and I'm all about pushing and promoting women. Women sometimes don't get their fair share at things, and I'm just proud to have known you for years. And I see the great things you're doing, Dolton. And you've been here, is it 20 years, right? Just about
almost 20 years, yeah.
So thank you for giving 20 years of your life to our residents
Yeah,
and to the Board of Trustees and all department heads. We love you. We appreciate you. We know you're gonna do great things, and I just can't wait for you to show them what you got to come.
Okay, thank you, Mayor.
All right, you're welcome. Next, I am proud to announce our new communication structures in the mayor's office. Residents can now register with a live person. I did say live, a live person for events, report down power lines, cracked sidewalks, tree branches falling, things of that nature, 24/7. So you can do it 24 hours per day, 7 days a week. That hotline number is 877-336-1269. Again, the number is 877-336-1269. And by the way, I structured this because I heard the complaints as relates to customer service here in the village. Half the time, people was not answering phones, and now I just found a more creative way to make sure you get a live person instead of listening to a automated system. When we have water main breaks and things of that nature that you want to report and you can't get no one, and it's after hours, your best bet is to call that 877 number, and it will get routed to the right department person, being Stacey Carrell or myself, so we can get right on it, and you don't have to worry about me. And I keep calling, and no one's picking up, and you get a live person. We had people even call at
Damn.
4:30 in the morning. It was just so cute because when I got the call,
Nobody answers the trustees. Nobody answers the residents. Like, God damn.
because they send me a text saying such call, and then it tells me what they wanted, and then either I could call them back, but I don't call nobody at 4:30 in the morning, but I took care of the complaint. So I just want you to know, again, the number is 877-336-1269. So any resident with any issue, call, let them know what it is, and it'll go to whether it's a housing complaint, a down wire, or anything that you need, and you can't get nobody, call that number.
Mayor, can you repeat that? Can you repeat that number for us, Mayor?
The number is 877-336-1269.
Thank you.
Yep. And next, we have also implemented a new robocall system. We now will be able to notify residents in real time with statuses of water main breaks, school closing, and more via telephone. So be prepared for that. Speaking of water main breaks, I would like to take a moment to thank our Public Works Department. I appreciate you so much, Stacey Carell. You always have done what's right for community, and a lot of people think that you can't handle that department, but guess what? You have showed up and showed out. So I thank you, Stacey. He has been working nonstop to repair water main breaks throughout Dolton. Water main breaks are something that is common in excessive weather. And I thank my residents in advance for their participation and understanding, as well as working to find a solution. So I just want to thank everybody involved, because I know sometimes that could be a headache, especially you being at home and you not having water. Every time we have a water main break, we basically post it, or I've been posting on my page and also the village's Facebook page. And now we're going to have a different structure. We're going to post it on the website. So every time something happens, Stacey will post it, and you can go and follow us. Go vodalton.org. Again, that's vodalton.org. That's our village website, and you can basically see when it's a water main break in your area and how long, and then when it's fixed or completed, he will update the residents on that. I have some great. Who was that?
That was me. That was Stacey. I was saying thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem. Thank you so much. Next, I have some great news to share with the residents. The village of Dolton is an authorized village, and our residents now qualify for the Illinois Low-Income Household Water Assisting Program through CETA. Apply today, and that's to help you with your water bill, by calling 800-571-2532. Again, the number is 800-571-2532. Customers may receive up to $1,500 to pay past due balances, including our amnesty payment plans and late fees. So again, apply, guys. Make sure y'all take all this information down so you can benefit. Next,
now water bill.
We have submitted the IEPA loan application for the installment of new water meters. So that will be digital. I love the fact that everybody has been hitting the ground running. We've been working on this for a minute, and now we're finally going to see some light. The village administrator and I are discussing in immediate financial strategy to start the project by the end of the first quarter of 2022. Next, we are in the final stages of interviews for 2 positions to overhaul our current financial team. We will notify the public once the decision has been made. And then lastly, the last thing, I just want to make a statement for the no cash bid. Okay, so this is just a statement for it, and then I will send this to you, Clerk Key, just so you have it. No cash bid. Again, this is an effort to get the properties back on the tax rolls. This is an effort to promote smart growth and economic development. The Cook County No Cash Bid program is an economic development tool designed to assist municipalities and other taxing districts in acquiring tax delinquent property for reuse as private development and tax activation or for tax exempt municipal use. We got this deadline extended to allow the village to participate. This is very good work on our part, and I appreciate the village administrator, the attorneys, and myself for reaching out and asking county to extend the deadline so that we can participate as a municipality. Again, this is a means that we can use to promote growth and reduce the tax burden on the current taxpayers. The reason why I push this is because it's just another way to get the property back on the tax roll, which we so desperately need. The vacancies have been there and been an eyesore over years, and I just see a need to do something about it. And every time I come up with anything to put before this body, it is shot down or turned down because I guess it's not you guys' ideas, or you guys don't see the vision which we ran on to put property back on the tax roll. So I want my residents to know that I do have a plan to structure everything for them as relates to putting the properties back on the tax roll. I have a plan for block by block. I do have a way of funding it, and residents get ready. You'll see a lot of of that come down the pipeline in my town hall meeting on what we're about to do next. And I just want to thank the residents for always believing in me, supporting me, and always remember, I will always find a way to give the residents what they want and need in this process. So I just want to thank you for just being patient with me. Next is executive decision. Not did that. We're gonna do executive session. Let's go there. So if you could, Ontario, and residents that's watching, we are going.
Okay. So they went into closed session, and then they came back for about another 30 minutes. So we're gonna check out that, and then and we wrap this up for today. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. We gonna get through that one. They came back, and we're gonna wrap it up after that. So let's see how this one went. Same day, they just did executive session and came back.
We are live.
Oh, Keith Freeman's here. Who's Keith Freeman again?
All right,
I heard the name before. I forget who the hell he's supposed to be, but I think Keith Freeman name is involved in something in the recent drama, but I'm not familiar with him. This is early on in 2022 of January.
We are back. We are out of closed session, and we about to resume the original special board meeting scheduled for today, January 18th, and the time is 7:53. Clerk Key, can you call the roll to account for every trustee?
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
And resume.
All right, thank you. Next, is there a motion to approve the settlement agreement between the Village of Dolton and BP Capital?
A motion.
Is there a second?
A second.
Can you call the roll, Clerky?
Sure. Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Present.
Present.
Trustee, she said present. You get that right. Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Shout out to the Cash App. Shout out to the Cash App.
Present. Okay. We have 3 ayes and 2 presents.
No.
Yeah.
Boy, I can't wait to get to the recent stuff with all the fighting and stuff.
Steve is absent.
So don't you gotta have majority?
Yeah, we need 4 yes.
Okay. So then the 2 to abstain or basically present don't go to the majority.
I really need to. But I don't.
Okay. I guess my question to the Board of Trustees is, we just was in closed session. Everybody agreed. We got out here. I'm a little confused.
Hold on, what
Everybody's saying
happened?
the opposite.
Wait. Is she saying that they just had a meeting and they all came to agreement, and now that they back in front of the cameras, they started to change their mind? I know she lying. Like, she got to be lying. Hold on, that would be messed up.
I really need to. But I don't.
Okay. I guess my question to the Board of Trustees is, we just was in closed session. Everybody agreed. We got out here. I'm a little confused that everybody's saying the opposite. He need 4 votes if y'all want.
Hold on. Let me go back. I got my
Is there a motion to approve the settlement agreement between the Village of Dolton and BP Capital?
A motion.
Okay.
Is there a second?
A second.
Okay.
Can you call the roll, Clerky?
Sure. Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Present.
Oh. Trustee Belcher didn't give a vote. So did she listen? Tiffany is saying, see, this is where they'll be like, come on, this some bullshit now. Now, Did that really happen? Did they really just have a closed session and came to understanding, and then Belcher come out here and not vote, like not go? Is because if that's what's happening, that's some bullshit.
Sure. Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Present.
Trustee, she said present. You get that right. Trustee Holmes?
Aye.
Trustee Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Present.
Ooh wee. So we got 1, 2, 3 ayes, and then they need one more. He need one more, right? House and Belcher decided they're not even gonna vote. So I guess Tiffany's gonna make gonna be the deciding vote then. But man, why did they just do present if she's saying that they was just in a meeting, executive meeting, and they all came to terms about it? I don't know why they would do that. I'm trying to understand why they would do that.
Present. Okay. We have 3 ayes and 2 presents.
Yes, you're missing, what is his name? Trustee
Steve is absent.
Oh, Steve's in there?
So don't you gotta have majority?
Yeah, we need 4 yes.
Okay, so then the 2 to abstain or basically present don't go to the majority?
No. No.
Really need to
No.
put on
God damn.
Okay.
Vicious.
I guess my question to the Board of Trustees is, we just was in closed session, everybody agreed. We got out here, I'm a little confused.
I'm confused too if that's what happened in closed session. That's very confusing.
That everybody's saying the opposite. He need 4 votes if y'all want him to end this lawsuit. If you guys wanted to continue, it would cost the village more money, but he need 4 confirmed votes. And right now we have 3 and 2. So you gotta have 4 of majority. So, Trustee House or Trustee Belcher, would you like to rescind your vote? And
so they need, it seems like they need one of these people vote, Belcher or why they did that. I'm wondering why they did that. If according to what she's saying, they was just in a meeting, they all had discussed this shit. Why they come out here and did that?
Get him a vote to move forward with ending the lawsuit.
One point of clarity on that, wouldn't you as the mayor be the 4th vote?
Not for this one, no. Yeah.
Okay. So House question, which is odd to me, is, well, can't you just vote and give him the vote? My thing is, why you ain't vote? I'm trying to understand. So he basically like, okay, y'all gonna basically he need 4 votes. He can get 4 votes without mine. So it seems like House and Belcher really don't want to vote for this dude, but they'll let him be there if everybody else vote for him. That's what it seemed like right now. Because he like, well, shit, why don't you just vote for him? Don't your vote count? Why you can't be the 4th vote? So it don't sound like he's against it. It sounds like he's just not willing to vote for it. That's him and Belcher. That's what it seemed like. It seems like they're just not willing to vote for it, but they're not against it. Which seems like they're against it. But okay.
One point of clarity on that, wouldn't you as the mayor be the 4th vote?
Not for this one, no. It had to be 4 of you, unless it's a tie. That's when I get my vote. So there's no tie, nothing I can break.
Right. Only if there's a tie does the mayor vote.
Right.
Okay.
I'll rescind my vote and vote aye.
Oh wow! So he rescinded his vote. So they really was just playing a game at that point. Him and Belcher was just doing some petty shit. And now that he realized that, man, they playing, bro. That House is playing, Belcher is playing.
All righty.
All right.
Motion passed.
Okay. Next on the agenda is, can I have a motion to approve the resolution authorizing and approving the settlement of an unfair labor practice charge? Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
I'd second.
Can you call the roll, Clerky?
Sure. Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, so we're going to end this meeting. I'm asking attorney if I can just go right into the next meeting. Attorney, I have to end this meeting in order to go into the cow because it's a cow, or I could just go right into it
We'd be adjourning this meeting.
and start the next. Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Okay, Mayor, I'm sorry, but I just for clarity, I thought we adjourned the other meeting already, and we're adjourning the special meeting.
Yes.
Got you. I'm on target now.
Okay.
We're having so many meetings tonight.
So can I have a
Okay.
motion to adjourn the special board meeting, and then we're gonna go into the cow meeting? Is there a motion?
I'll motion.
Is there a second?
Okay.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
This meeting adjourned at 7:58 p.m.
I don't know what this cow meeting is.
Okay. We gonna continue, Ontario, so you can keep recording and keep the live going. We're gonna go right into the cow meeting.
Yeah, let me get ready for that meeting.
So let me know when you're ready, Ontario, and I'm gonna wait on the clerk.
Give me 1 second, please.
Okay, let me know when you're ready, clerk.
Already, I'm ready.
Mayor, I'm ready.
Okay, thank you. I would like to call the meeting of the Board of Trustees, Committee of the Whole, virtual meeting via Zoom, live stream on YouTube, Tuesday, January 18th, 2022. The time is 7:58 p.m. Clerk Key, can you call the roll?
Sure. Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee
And
Belcher.
they got meetings
Here.
within meetings
Trustee
within meetings
Holmes.
today.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Present.
Trustee House.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, thank you. We're gonna skip pledge and prayer and general announcements. We did that in the original meeting, so we're gonna go straight into the agenda. First order of business is discussion regarding the distribution of the 1.5 million grant received from the American Rescue Act Plan Fund for COVID-19 relief. I put this on the agenda again because we did speak about it. We spoke about it several times as a board, and I just wanted to update everybody that we're going to move forward with giving funds out to residents. So I just wanted to announce to the residents that the board and I have agreed to give funds to residents for water billing, and then also to pay for water meters, the digital water meters, and also the business district. That was the reason for putting it back on the agenda. We spoke about it in maybe 4 or 5 different meetings. I just want to make an announcement, nothing major. Do anybody have any discussion or any questions?
Mayor, I do. I
Yeah.
thought we were going to move forward with the sewer to do the cleaning, lining, and repair. We did not get the vote for that.
Okay, we did. Remember, I broke tie because 3 wanted to go for the business district. And then I broke tie.
Okay.
I said that the business should get the money. So that's where we were with that one. But I just was announcing it so people know that get ready for the grant money. Any more?
So
discussion?
this one, Mayor, I just want to be correct for the record. So the funds are going to the resident, the business, and what was the third?
The water, to buy
Oh,
the
the
water
water.
meters. The
The
digital
water
water
meters.
meters.
Got it.
Correct.
Well, I don't want to see. Shout out to the chat.
Oh, and then wait, I'm missing one. And then the repairs, it's on here, where is it? The roof and the windows. Roof and windows for residents.
Repair of the roof.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
So that's all it was. It was just an update. And if anybody had any more questions or concerns, any more discussion?
I do, Mayor, I have a question
Sure, go
about
ahead.
it in terms of the application process, whether it be and then any document verification, will those requirements be sent out prior to
Sit down.
any distribution of funds?
Well, yes, we're gonna start working on all that now this week. My plan is to have this all go out before February so that people can start applying to the village. So right now, my administration is working on a plan so it can be executed. So that's why I'm announcing it, because we all voted on this already. We all agreed to how the money should be allocated, how we just gonna get structure. And I just wanted the residents to know and hear from me that the money is gonna come down the pipeline. Y'all should be receiving checks, hopefully, within the next 30 days, 30, 60 days. And then I ain't gonna say checks, because some of y'all water bill gotta get paid. So I would say, but you'll see some relief from some bills, or maybe a window or a roof, things of that nature, as long as you qualify. We're working on that now.
One question, Mayor. I thought with the windows and roof that we were actually going to allocate that money. Are we giving the checks to them and then let them do the repairs, or how are we doing that?
No. So basically what we will end up doing with that, the plan is to have 3 to 5 different people bid on it. Then they will do the roofs, or they will do the windows for the resident. No one would get a check as it relates to a resident, as it relates to the roofs or the windows, because we want them to fix their homes. We don't want them to go spending on a new car, some new weave. We don't want that. So that's how it would be.
Okay.
You're welcome.
New cars and new weed.
Any more discussion? All right, next on the agenda is discussion for approval of the 2022 digital water meter installation project. The reason for this is because over the years, people have complained about having us read their water meters. Everyone's tired of us not being able to give them accurate readings, estimated readings, things of that nature. So I'm pushing go on the digital water meter project. Right now, they do have an application in to try to get the money for the project, $500,000. I just said it's going to be allocated from the grant money to put down a down payment. And I just want the residents to know that we heard their cries and that we actually doing something about it. You will hear this later on coming down the pipeline once we hear back from Keith. I know Keith was working on that. He working on it with Jimmy, that's the attorney. So they will have some good news for you guys, hopefully within the next 30 days. Keith, did you want to make any points to this?
No, I spoke to you and our attorney, James, and I also had a conversation with Trustee House too. So we are just trying to make sure that regardless of whether or not we secure the funding from the IEPA, that we still have some type of funding available outside of a bond issuance for this particular project. So I'll keep you up to date, and I'll definitely reach out to Trustee House. And we'll probably discuss it in the finance meeting too, Mayor. But I'll definitely have a conversation with you first. Thank you.
All right. Everybody, any questions? Or? Okay, so next on the agenda is C, status of severance pay approved by the Board of Trustees for former employee, Trustee House.
Okay, my item is just a follow-up. Was an item that was voted by the board, vetoed and overridden. So I just want to see if that payment has gone out, which I believe it's not, and if not, when will it go out?
Okay, I believe that you are in conversation with the village administrator as relates to that, and I am waiting on a legal opinion from the attorney for her. Okay.
Okay, is the attorney still on?
Well, Eric, he just stepped out for a second.
Okay, I would like to ask when he comes back, because we're here. I mean, it's just been held up and it's been properly approved. It was vetoed, it was properly overridden. So I think this is one that's kind of just dragging out there. So as he comes back, I would ask for his legal opinion and we can move forward from there.
Okay. You will want to ask Jimmy that. He's not the attorney, as you know. He's only for litigations. So you want to ask the attorney, Jimmy or Shantae. They're the ones that was handling that. So you might want to reach out to either or.
Okay, here's what I'm trying to understand. We went through this process. So what's the holdup?
I just explained it. We're waiting on legal. So once legal give me their opinion of it, because I can read, I got 4 or 5 different comments that I can read in here, but I'd rather not waste people's time. But I'll read it anyway. What the heck? All right. Paying for a prior employee a handsome service package without 1 year, a waiver or a release of all claims in or while performing no services for the residents of the village is a questionable practice, both legally and from a policy perspective. This is not a good idea. First, Article 8 of the Constitution of the State of Illinois provides that public funds, property, or credit shall be used only for public purposes. We must now ask a rhetorical question. What is the public purpose for paying a person to do nothing and providing no waiver or release to the village? Of course, there is none. There's absolutely no public purposes in making this payment. It is prohibited under the Illinois Constitution. This isn't constitutional. Secondly, the employee in question was employed under an employment agreement. She did not work. She did work, she got paid. It's that simple. There was a legal consideration, in other words, a bargaining for a benefit that led her to get paid.
They really want to pay this lady, boy.
In English, she did work, so she got a salary. So again, another rhetorical question. What work did she do to permit this money? Of course, there is none. We can't just give out money to people for doing nothing. This isn't the lottery. Third, it is a terrible public policy and a terrible precedent to set to pay someone after they were separated from the village for doing nothing. While the village of Dolton faces years of budget deficits due to prior management, tax, and fee increases to impose on residents, the village being forced to pay for garbage services through a bond, and it got so bad that the prior administration took $1 million from the TIF just to pay the bills without legal authority. But now, after facing all that, this board wants to foot the bill for a salvage package for someone that was part of the problem. This whole matter was done behind closed doors at all times, lacked accountability and transparency, and does not serve to benefit the residents of the village of Dolton that work hard every day, but rather just the person getting the check that does nothing, that does not do anything at the village of Dolton. This isn't good government. This isn't right. Those are my statements for the record, Clerk Key.
Okay, so that was your statement. I think Attorney Vasselli is on, so I would like to ask, we say we're waiting on legal, so
yeah,
if
he
Attorney
on.
Vasselli is on, I would ask that he give his opinion so we could try to bring this to a conclusion.
I did just tell you the conclusion, but go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, thanks everybody. I'm sorry. Thanks everybody. I am on. I apologize. So the board does control the purse. There's no question that the board makes votes about how the expenditure of funds are made in any municipality. I think that there's been a lot of changes in recent Illinois law against severance packages. And one of the highlighted instances of that is the College of DuPage matter, where there was a large golden parachute given. They are disfavored, but it is a vote of the corporate authority, and that is the Board of Trustees. So while there is some question of legalities relative to, is this a public expenditure of funds, that's a determination for the corporate authorities to make. So there is no specific state statute that would bar it. We are a home rule unit of government. So, so the board, colloquially, the board controls the purse. If the board wants to vote it in, the board can vote it in. It's within their right. The question of legality comes of, what's the nature of the payment? Why is the payment being made? And is it a public purpose? But if the board determines the public purpose, much deference would be given to that. Trustee, does that answer your question?
I want to ask in layman's terms if it was approved, and what I'm asking is what's the status, and because we would want to issue it to move on. So I guess in layman's terms, my question is, will this be paid so we can move on?
So it's my understanding it was approved. I don't know the inner workings. I can obviously, with yours and the mayor's consent, I can check into it and see what happened by way of the mechanics of it. But I apologize. My recollection was there was a vote, it was vetoed, and the veto was overturned. Is that correct?
That's
Procedurally?
correct.
Then I can, I mean, with yours and the mayor's consent, I can take a look into it relative to the mechanics of it all, and I can report back to the corporate authorities.
Okay, can you just advise what, and I'm asking this because this has been a
Yeah.
7-month discussion over a severance package. Can you kind of just advise me how soon that you can get back to me?
Yeah, I mean, I would say 24. Can you give me till Monday? I apologize. I just don't want, and the reason is I'll try to get it done before then. I'd rather just ask for Monday and try to get it done beforehand than say that I'm going to get it tomorrow and then something comes up.
Hey, it's within their power to do it. I don't agree with it, but they can do it. Hey, just like when they don't want her to do something and she override it and go ahead and do it. Hey, they got that kind of power too. So hey, let them exercise it. It is what it is. If they ain't doing nothing illegal, I can't complain. If they're allowed to do it.
Or I blow a tire or something along those lines, if that makes sense.
I understand. I appreciate it. And I think I have one other thing too that I want to say, because we spend a lot of time on it, and I think it seems like at every page we get a separate objection. I mean, if we can bring all objections at one time, that would be very helpful. But thank you very much. That concludes my statement on this. I don't know if any other board member might have had a comment.
Yeah, can I be recognized?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I see Chris. I seen Chris on here. So what, I guess, can we get clarity so we cannot continue to keep going back and forth for everything that's going on? If something comes in front of the board votes on it, it's approved. If it's vetoed by the mayor, then overturned. What's the turnaround time of checks being issued and moving forward? Because now we're going into a whole nother year. So maybe we need to, y'all talking about policy and procedure, maybe there needs to be some type of policy of the turnaround time for this, because even not to bring up anything personnel or whatever, but in prior conversations, we had employee said that they were terminated fairly, and here it is 6 months later, we're issuing out money to them, a large sum of money. So if Chris or anyone can just, Attorney Vaselli, I heard you make the statement that it was approved. So if it was approved and they issued checks, then prior to conversation that I've heard, why has this check not been cut? That's the cut and dry.
The mayor stopping that. The mayor stopping it. The mayor stopping it. The mayor stopping that.
Chris.
So duly
Mayor,
noted, trustees.
mayor been blocking it. That's why. Yeah. The mayor been blocking that. Yeah. Hey, listen. They was able to override it, and this was like, listen, she been blocking it. That's why. Like, why it ain't go out yet? Yeah, she been blocking that.
No, Chris is on here. I'm waiting for Chris to respond.
Oh, it's about to get spicy. Oh, it's about to get spicy.
Answer. Why hasn't it been cut? Chris.
Okay. So duly noted, trustee. So
no, Chris is on here. I'm waiting for Chris to respond.
Chris is not going to respond. So I'm responding.
Wow.
Why he can't respond?
What you mean Chris is not gonna respond? You mean she ain't say Chris is unable to respond? Chris can't respond. She said Chris is not gonna respond. What you? If this is directed to Chris, then why Chris can't? She said, so I'm gonna respond. Oh, she bossing up. Oh, she bossing up.
So duly noted, trustee. So
no, Chris is on here. I'm waiting for Chris to respond.
Chris is not going to respond. So
why
I'm
not?
responding. So thank you.
Why he can't respond?
Because I'm responding to you.
What? Yo, wait a minute. What you mean? Cause I'm responding. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? We found Chris.
Why Chris can't respond?
Okay, we not gonna do this. Go back.
Come on. She playing herself. Come on, Tiffany, man. I was rooting for you, bruh. What she mean? Chris can't. Chris not gonna. And she refused to even give a reason why Chris can't respond to what Kiana proposed to Chris. That's crazy.
I think that he has been given a response from our
Chris.
village trustee. Excuse you. You have been given a response from our village attorney. The attorney said he will get back to you guys within 24 hours, and he will do that. So we're gonna move forward.
Well, Mayor, I want to know for future reference, not only just for this incident. I need to know for future references.
And that's fine. And he will get you a response within the 24 hours that he just told Trustee House.
Why she can't speak to yo? That not cool. Tiffany, what you doing?
But is that for everything across the board?
Whatever you just asked, he'll get your response. Not a problem. So the attorney will respond to you. So we're gonna move on to the next item.
I'm disappointed.
Next item is E, and it is
completely unprofessional, disrespectful.
status of Legislative Council request for a memo regarding mayoral security detail. Trustee House.
We skipped one, Mayor. We didn't do D.
Oh, okay.
How can anything get better if this is how you deal with stuff? How can it be fixed if this is how you deal with stuff, man?
Well, we can start with the mayoral detail and then we go back to D.
On this one, I have no discussion at this time, unless any other board member do. I have had some communication with Administrator Freeman. I believe some progress may be made, so I'll update at the next board meeting.
All right. The next one is status of background checks retroactive to May 7, 2021, approved by the Board of Trustees. Trustee House.
This one, again, is another item the board had approved. And I just want to see, has that, since the approval, has the background checks being
Milk
retro to
Carton
May 7th
Patrol donated $3. We are looking for another Chris. Where is Chris?
Oh man, shout out to Milk Carton Patrol. Says we are looking for another Chris. Where is Chris? Shout out to that donation from Milk Carton Patrol. Trying to figure out where's Chris.
implemented, and if not, what delays do we have and what do we need to do to move forward? So, I mean, that could be for yourself or Administrator Freeman.
Okay, so I'll respond to that. Trustee House, as you know, the law states you cannot go backwards. You cannot retroact anything. And I stated this several times at board meetings, and so has the attorneys. So no, nothing is being done going back. I stated that moving forward, we will do background checks on any and everybody that's employed by the Village of Dolton. We have done that. So that did just answer your question.
When you get your law degree.
I wasn't expecting that. Yo. He said, man, where you get your law degree? Yo, God, I ain't expect that. God damn house.
Do background checks on any and everybody that's employed by the Village of Dolton. We have done that. So that did just answer your question.
When you get your law degree.
I've been here, you know?
I'm sorry.
Really well.
Does she really got a law degree? Hold on.
Employed by the Village of Dolton. We have done that. So that did just answer your question.
When you get your law degree.
I've been here, you know?
I'm sorry.
Really well.
I'll say that.
Really well.
Does she? I think she probably do got a law degree. It sounds like it, man. Ain't what? Womp womp. Sound like she do got a law degree.
I appreciate you gave me my answer. Legislative Council.
You don't think so? Was she joking?
I've been here, you know?
I'm sorry.
Really well.
I'll say that.
Really well.
Does she have one or not? I don't know.
I appreciate you gave me my answer. Legislative Council has a different opinion on that, but we will let. For me, I'll let them discuss it amongst them and come up with a legal answer from the courts. But any other board members have any questions, I'll yield to them.
Okay. Anyone else?
Is there any paperwork on that he could submit to the trustees?
Yes, James can speak with you guys about that. James, once you get time, send them the legal opinion of they cannot retroact anybody, go backwards. They have to go forward.
Absolutely, I will provide something, Mayor.
Thank you.
Absolutely. He sound like somebody I'd have heard before. Absolutely. You could.
Opinion of they cannot retroact anybody, go backwards. They have to go forward.
Absolutely, I will provide something, Mayor.
Thank you.
I will provide something. Absolutely. I will provide something there.
Thank you.
Anyone else? All right, hearing none. Citizens Address Ontario.
Right, I have 3 questions. Will all residents receive digital water meters? The second question, what's the qualification and or requirements to receive those water meters? And the third one is, what's the requirement and or qualifications for receiving grant funding for the roof? And that is all I have in the citizens address.
All right, thank you. Basically, I'm just gonna end it with residents. Stay tuned to all the new things that we have coming to the village of Dolton. I have an awesome administration. I want to thank my chief of staff, Nikita McGrath. She has been awesome implementing new things. I love the 800 number.
I know
and
Belcher
love the
is
fact that
upset
Floor
right
is
now.
up
She's
and
like, I
running,
got you.
so you
Belcher
guys
like, all
can
right,
check
don't worry. I
and
got
see,
your ass. I got your
correspondence
ass.
via that way, email, text, and also website. So make sure you guys stay tuned with us for what's to come. I will be having a town hall meeting. I did announce that it's coming up
Facts,
in
Lady
February.
Wrench.
So make sure you stay tuned for
Facts.
any updates from the mayor's office. I want to thank community for just trying their best to stay with us as we transition. I think that things are moving along strongly and
you know
with
that?
a lot of progress. And I want to thank Trustee
How you
Holmes
know
for
that?
always supporting me and any of my initiatives here in the village of Dolton.
Yeah.
One thing I love about Trustee Holmes is no matter what, he try to get the job done. So I just want to give you some
Shout out to
accolades real
Trustee
quick,
Holmes getting the
Trustee.
job
I know
done.
people like, why you doing that? He really does the job in the will of the people. He's always on the ground running, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. He will always be a team player as it relates to just people. I'll say that, people, because sometimes people lose themselves
Norwood over there
when
with
they
that
in
face.
government, and they got to understand. And I'm saying for anybody that
Norwood
you
with
have
that
to be a
face,
human
bruh.
being before anything. These seats are temporary. I always say that.
Like
Everybody
she
are
thinking
different. I'm
about
include
something
myself when I
evil.
say everybody. I mean everybody. You here today, gone today, and ain't here today, gone tomorrow. So I always try to
No.
advise everybody to love on each other and continue to communicate with each other. That's all I got, I think. But just make sure y'all pick up that phone and call some of these residents and just tell them
Norwood,
that y'all love them,
bro.
because a lot of people,
Like, who she mad at? Norwood she got the upset face.
people are really suffering and hurting due to COVID. And you guys know that a lot of our schools are closed.
Bro, she's making me mad. I'm starting to get concerned. Like, yo, what happened? What's wrong? Somebody said something? What's going? Like something bothering her, man.
Due to COVID, a lot of them will not be open for the next 2 weeks, and then when them 2 weeks are up, they close again for another month. So
Anybody
it's
could have
getting
applied for a
hard
job
lately
in Dalton.
on
That's how it
residents.
seemed.
And a lot of people hurting because they don't have anywhere for their kids to go. And I get, I understand they paying totally. So just stay strong, residents.
strong,
If
stay
y'all need
strong.
us, reach out. And I always speak out to my single parents. And I say parents with us, because I got beat up when I just did the women. So the men and the female, if you guys need anything from myself, please reach out. Diapers, formula, clothes, shoes, coats, anything like that. We have a ton of that. I will be giving out a lot of justice items. My daughter, she's 2 now, so anybody that has a little girl and they are the sizes of, I think it's 6 months to 2 years old, I basically have clothes for you, new and used, but she grows so fast. So she would outfit maybe once, but then I also have clothes that she grew so fast, they still have tags on it.
Shout out
So
to
if you
Chad.
need anything, again, reach out. It's yours for the taking. And also have shoes. I want to thank everybody. Have a safe week. Stay dry and check on each other. Check on your neighbor. Check on each other because you never know until it hits your household. And if you need COVID sites, I want to make sure you know the locations. We have one at Bentley Fitness, and that location is open from 12 until 6. And then we have one right across the street from Village Hall. I think that address is 14121 MLK. They are open from 9 to 5. And then we have the hotel, Prestige Hotel. I know the address by heart, but the hotel in town on Sibley, and they are open also from 9 to 5. And each of these locations are open on the weekend too. So if you can't make it during the week or the line is too long at South Suburban College, please go to any of these locations and get tested, know your status, know if you're okay, because you don't want to get your kids sick. Please, I'm telling you, that's the hardest thing ever. So that's why you want to make sure you're not sick, because we are around people all the time, us as adults, and their little immune system can't hold on like ours can. So that's why I'm urging community and anybody to get tested all the time. If you feel sick or feel a little woozy, coughing, or any of that, just go get tested. Thank you again. This is the mayor of Dolton. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
I motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Can you call the roll, clerk, please?
Trustee Norwood?
Brown.
All right, they about to wrap this up.
Norwood?
Aye.
Okay.
Shout out to
Belcher?
the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Trustee Holmes?
Aye.
Trustee
Aye.
Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned
Trustee
at
Sears.
8:22
Aye.
p.m.
Trustee
Good
Sears is
night.
getting up out of
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Thank you everybody for coming out. We are going to be continuing this. I'm interested again. Man. Thank you everybody. I appreciate y'all. Be on the lookout for me going live again, doing this. I want to do another one ASAP. So we're gonna be here again this week, maybe a couple times. Check me out on my Crime Network. I want to go on the Crime Network tomorrow and do some and check out that Karen Reed trial. We're gonna start from the beginning, man. We're gonna check out those 2 trials. We're gonna go back over it. So check out the my WCN2 channel. We're gonna go over that. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. And check out the We the Rabbit store. We got merch. We got merch in there. Shout out to the chat. But we're gonna wrap this up. I want to thank everybody for coming out, and I'm gonna see you guys on my next live stream. See you again. I need an outro. I still ain't get an outro. I'm gonna get an outro. If I'm still doing the Dirk trial, yeah, as soon as it come up. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. All right, we out of here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. See you guys next time. Oh.